Hi everyone, so this is an X-ray machine made by Shimadzu. Those of you that know Shimadzu will know this is Shimadzu, and those of you that work on Fuji will know this is Fuji. On the CPU board, we've got a connector J15 where we connect our RS232 cable on. This is a Unicon 2002X version, so it's the beefed up version of the Unicon 2002 board. It gives you a bit more oomph than the normal ones has. On this side we have our USB to RS232 converter, and then we have our PC. Here we'll open TeraTerm. On my PC this port is COM1, so we go to serial, COM1, click OK. Next thing, setup, terminal. I'm going to change my lines to 400 lines so that I can get space for everything, and then set up serial port. This is the upgraded board, so it's faster, so we're going 3400 and 2 stop bits, and there we go. So now when we click enter, our machine will reply. Our first command is date, second command is time. This is important if afterwards you need to go have a look at the error log, because then you know what time you took it and the time and the date, and then you can just compare back in case the machine's time is wrong. Next is UD report. This is an interesting one because that gives us a snapshot of the whole machine. If we go back to the top, you'll see our date and our time. Then we have our software versions of the board and of the console, and then we can go down some more and we get all our data for the machine, exposure counters for the tubes, and then the last couple of errors. There's our real values that we get for our supply voltage. In this case we see just under 300 volts, and then there's our discharge counter. This is an interesting one. Most machines, if the tube arc, it will stop the exposure. This machine not. You see some are 2, some are 3. This will allow a tube to expose up to 23 times before it says, "Hey bro, no, this tube's buggered." So these machines are very nice as they can handle a lot more punch than some of the other machines can. And if this tells you tube is broken, you know the tube is broken. You throw it away and you buy a new one. As I said, it will try to recover the exposure 23 times in one exposure before it actually stops it. And there we put our logs. The last command I'll have is called volume, which will give us the values of our virtual potentiometers on this machine. Thanks.